Hello, lovely people. So, we have some exciting news for you. We're moving house.
Yay! Oh, sorry.
Sorry, Bevy, sorry.
So excited.
Although a lot of you are probably like, yes, Jessica, we were aware of that. You have already told us. This is old news. The English house moving system is really weird, so although we knew we were going to be moving into this house months and months ago, nothing has happened.
It takes like 6 months.
Just a period of nothing.
You look at a house, you like the house, you
Offer on the
put
house.
an offer on the house, the offer is accepted, but you don't actually buy the house until like 6 months later.
And that whole time, anything could go wrong.
Yeah, and that whole time someone could just be like, actually, you know what? I've
Change my
decided not to sell my house. Or, you know what? I've decided I don't want to buy a house. And it's like, what? You've just wasted 6 months.
But we have a preliminary date, and that preliminary date is soon.
Which is good, because it means the horrible things are
Good.
less likely to
Very
happen.
good, yes. Also, I'm scared. I'm afraid.
I'd be more afraid of losing the house or losing our buyer and then having to start a whole 6 month process again. If someone said, you're moving next week, I'd be like, oh good. Wouldn't that be better?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to LA in exactly a week's time.
I know, but people were saying to us yesterday, you can always pay people to help pack all your stuff up.
That's true. Though I hate paying for anything, but I think I might have to do
Mine's
that.
more about like the stress of I'm a bit of a control freak. I'm not sure I'd like people just to come into my house and like pack things up because I'd be like, I don't know where anything is.
No, same.
I don't know what boxes
I think
put
I'm
things
also
into.
a terrible control freak when it comes to things because I just want them to be neat and placed properly in the box.
Well, I think they do better the job than we probably do because they're professional.
You'd think
and they have to
that.
make sure that nothing breaks.
Yeah, but maybe they just wrap things in loads of
Bubble
wrap and then
I
they
think
just
so.
shove it in a box and
probably
then we
use-
take it and we're like, what even is this?
Yeah, I think they probably use up more boxes.
Whereas I'm very much, I want to make boxes that we open at the other end so they know what's in the, like, things, everything from our house that I want to go into bedroom 2 should go into a box that says bedroom 2.
Anyway, domestics. Let's talk about something else.
So, we decided to make a video to test how annoying we each are. Doing the Buzzfeed quiz. How annoying are you? We're gonna find out. This video was suggested by one of our channel members, Jessica D. Hi Jessica, amazing name. If you would like to become one of the Kellgren-Fozard Club, you get access to behind the scenes videos, you get my little face after your name with a tiara or a crown depending on how long you've been a member.
Dog emojis.
Yeah, you get dog
Tilly dancing.
emojis. Right, are we ready to find out how potentially annoying we are? So, how we're going to answer this question is for each other.
Yeah, like how annoying I find you. Problem with quizzes, you know what it's quizzing you on, like the psychopath test. So if you're a psychopath, you just answer it so that you don't get a psychopath result. You know, all quizzes should be like you don't know what the outcome is meant to be.
Well, I think that's
Because
the
obviously
aim of
you
a
can-
quiz. I think just a badly written quiz gives away the answer.
No, the title of a quiz gives away what the quiz is for.
Oh, I see.
This is like, how annoying are you?
So
It's like-
basically, BuzzFeed quiz should be titled, which bread are you? And then we'll answer it and it'll be like, highly annoying.
Yeah, exactly.
Pumpernickel.
Okay.
That's a bread.
What is your normal speaking volume? Pretty average, people rarely struggle to hear me, but no one tells me to be quiet either. I'm constantly having to repeat myself because I speak so softly. Pretty normal unless I'm super excited and I get a little out of hand. I don't speak, I yell. I think you'd say you're pretty normal unless you're super excited and it gets a bit out of hand. Yeah. Are you often late? I'm always 10 minutes early, sometimes, but I do my best and try not to be later than 10 minutes. I don't think I've ever been on time, or sometimes I don't even show up. I think sometimes, but I do my best.
I try my hardest.
Yeah, I'd say sometimes you're late, but you try your best not to be later than 10 minutes.
It's always with the best intentions.
What do you do when someone gives you a compliment? Immediately deny it and tell them how deeply, deeply wrong they are. I'm too shocked to respond. Smile and say thank you. Compliment them back. I think you say smile and say thank you.
Okay,
Often-
I do often do a compliment though. On the street when people are like, oh my god, I love your dress. And I'm like, thank you, love your hair.
Yeah, but not always. Especially
Well, sometimes if it's like an old man, I don't know what to
yeah,
say.
I would say you say smile and say thank you. How fidgety are you? I literally do not stop moving. Only when I have been sitting or standing still for an exceptionally long time. Fairly average. I am a picture of serenity. I would say you're a picture of
I
serenity.
don't really fidget.
No, you don't fidget. Which of these sounds most like you when we're watching a film? Entirely engrossed, not paying attention to the rest of the world. I tend to have a lot of questions. If I'm among friends and not in a theatre, I'll make jokes throughout. I can't stop eating popcorn. You're entirely engrossed. Not
Yes, all of the other options are terrible. No, though you should be concentrating on this amazing
I'd
film
still
that
say-
so many people have put their artistic work into.
To be fair, when we went to see the Marvel film, that
Yeah.
was quite annoying for me. Because yes, you were entirely engrossed, but that does not always suggest that you are not being irritating throughout the movie. Because she just kept going and grabbing my arm and then like literally like squeezing it.
It was Endgame, come on!
And I was like, I can't think, you're hurting me. And then she'd be like, and I'm like, lady. I was like,
I have so many feelings.
you're on the toilet and finish the loo roll. What do you do? Leave it there and carry on with life. Get a new roll out, but put it on top of the empty one instead of replacing it on the hanger. Replace the new roll, but not put the old roll in the bin. Place the roll and recycle the old one. You replace it and recycle it. But when I say
recycle, we don't. We give it to the dogs. It's their favourite plaything.
Yeah.
And then Walter eats it.
Tilly's like, yeah, let's play, Barbara. Let's like throw it around and play chase. And then Walter's like, yeah, let's do that for like 10 seconds. Then he's like, end of game. Oh. People most often say about your walk. They say I stomp and they can always hear me coming. Nothing. I don't think there is anything particularly unusual about my walk. They say I walk too quietly and can never hear me coming. They say it's very brisk. Quiet. I think you're quite quiet, actually. You're very like, you pad along.
I'm quite light on my feet.
Yeah, you are. You're at a traffic light that has just turned green, but the car in front of you hasn't immediately moved. What do you do? I mean, you don't drive, but we'll pretend. Honk honk, then tell them to move their fat ass. Some people have places to be. Wait, I'm sure they'll start driving soon. Try and change into another lane.
You don't know what they're doing.
It says it's just turned green and the car in front of you hasn't immediately moved. I'd say you'd say wait. Okay.
Yes, like a reasonable human.
No, I would honk. Because it's not like I'm not being
course you
rude.
would.
I'm not being rude. I'm just
You're just helping them.
Well, they're obviously looking at
They
their
may have not noticed.
phone, aren't they? So I get honked if I'm like, at the green light and I'm looking at my phone and then someone honked me. I wouldn't.
Not that you ever look at your phone whilst driving.
I'm not driving, it's stationary. The waiter gets your order wrong. What do you do? Eat it anyway, pretend it's what you wanted all along. Eat it, but don't leave a tip and leave a bad online review. Politely ask to have it corrected. Ask to see the manager, demand compensation or a refund. It's their bloody job.
Politely ask to have it corrected.
Yes.
Jesus.
You're in a meeting and your colleague mispronounces a word several times in a presentation. What do you do? Immediately correct them. Ignore it. Don't say anything during the meeting, but let them know afterwards. Snigger.
Wait, with Clara, I do correct her English, but that's to help her.
I would think you immediately correct them, but I think that's also because you're lip reading and deaf. Like, if someone says something wrong, you don't know what they're saying, so then you kind of work it out. And then
I tend to repeat words.
And then if they said it separate, like if it's a word that's like obviously wrong, you'd be like,
pineapple?
Yeah, and they'd be like, da da da, and you're like, ah, you mean da da da, and then they'd be like, oh yeah. So I don't think it comes across rude when you do it.
Okay.
But like obviously if I did it.
Oh, like, yeah, okay, I get you.
I'd be like, that's not how you say it. Yeah.
I'm just checking I got it right.
I mean, to be honest, I'm the one who always mispronounces words anyway. Not I?
I love it.
Like Tupperware.
You're so cute though.
How long does it take you to reply to a text? Depends who it's from. Immediately, within the hour, immediately in a flurry of multiple texts, whenever I can remember.
Whenever I remember.
I get a bit annoyed if you don't. I'm like, hello!
Yeah, you'll send me 20 texts and then I'm like, I was in the bath.
Yeah, well I worry because if you're used to like always having you respond immediately and then you don't, I'm like, what's happened?
To be fair, part of the reason I respond to you immediately is for safety.
Yeah.
To let you know I'm still alive.
Oh, they've only
Choose
come
an
up
emoji.
as they've come up as question marks.
Question mark, question mark, question mark. Oh, I don't think BuzzFeed thought that one through.
Should we go for the smiley face one?
I'm gonna say smiley face because
you're 36% annoying. I'd say that's about right.
You are only occasionally slightly annoying, but hey, who isn't? 36%. I will take that.
I think you're like, I think that's kind of true. You're only occasionally slightly annoying, but most of the time not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm definitely more annoying than you are. Right.
What is your normal speaking volume? People really listen when you talk. I'm going to say pretty average.
That's funny that you say people seem to listen when you talk.
Yes, you don't... If we're in a group situation, Claudia's not the loudest, but people stop talking to listen to Claudia.
Because I always have something to say that's worth listening to. That's what my English teacher said.
An extra 10% annoying right there. Are you often late? Sometimes I don't even show up.
I don't.
You do show up.
I will always show up.
You show up, not when requested.
I think occasionally I have been like, yeah, I'm coming. Oh no, I'm running late. Oh, and then I'm like, I'm not coming. Because
it gets so late, you're like, oh wait, the party's over.
Yeah, so I guess that counts as not showing up. But I wouldn't just not show up, I'd tell someone. So
it was your intention to show up.
Yeah.
Sure.
When we first started dating, we went to one of my friends' dinner parties and we were early and they were like, wow, Jessica, you're such a good effect on her. We got there an hour earlier because they told me it started at 6 rather than at 7.
Yeah, just so you'd show up.
Because normally if they told me it started at 6, I would arrive at 7. So we got there at 6 and they were like, you're actually here really early.
So
we only said,
They were so impressed.
But now, you're just late with me.
Mainly because you drive me places. I have no say. Right, what do you do when someone gives you a compliment? I'm too shocked to respond. No, you have a high self-esteem. Smile and say thank you, compliment them back. Smile and say thank you.
Smile and say thank you.
Yeah.
But I'm too shy to come up with a compliment sometimes, so, and because I'm already a bit shy that they've just complimented me, it's easier just to say, oh, thank you.
Thanks, bye.
Rather than like, oh, thanks, your hair looks so nice. Yeah, you're a bit more like that, to be fair.
How fidgety are you? I literally do not stop moving.
Yes,
Tick.
that's me.
Which of these sounds most like you when watching a film? I tend to have a lot of questions.
I'm probably a mixture of, I can't stop eating popcorn. I have a lot of questions.
She asks the questions around the popcorn.
In the cinema, I don't ask questions.
You just eat popcorn.
But at home, I would. Because I don't want to annoy other people, but I don't mind annoying you.
Yeah,
and I'm not doing it to annoy you. I literally am just wanting to know the answers.
Wait, who's that? How's that? Who's related to who? Did they get married?
It's not
what happened?
You know what? It's because in the cinema I am paying attention, but at home I'm like not paying full attention. So then I miss a bit, and then I'm like, "What worse happened?" And you're like, "Well, if you were watching it,
you were on the toilet and finished the loo roll.
I
What
know.
do you
when
do?
I read this one out to you, I was like,
Leave it there and carry on with my life. That is you.
No, I sometimes get a new one out and I just leave the old one there, don't I? I don't always give it to the dog.
How many times have I sat on the toilet and gone, oh great, it's just the roll?
But you know what? At work,
Yeah.
I always replace it and I put it back on and I put it into the dispenser and I get rid of the roll. But at home, I don't know, it's like weird, I have different standards.
Well, in the new house, to combat this behaviour, we're going to have the extra loo rolls in a place that is reachable from the loo. What do people most often say about your walk? I just said nothing.
Yeah,
It's just a normal, like, stomp stomp. You're at a traffic light. It just turned green. But the car in front of you hasn't immediately moved. What do? Honk.
I mean, when it says immediate, to be honest, I would wait a little bit and then I'd honk.
Nanosecond. The waiter gets your order wrong. What do? Oh, I know this one. She's so British. Eat it anyway. Pretend it's what you wanted all along.
They were like, what would you like? Oh, I want my steak medium rare, and it comes and it's like really well done. I'll just be like, oh, that's not really how I wanted it. They said, look, and I'll just be like, look, it's like leather, Jessie. Look, it's like leather. I might as well have not have ordered this. Oh my god, it's like the worst steak I've ever eaten. But I'll just eat the whole thing anyway.
And my entire meal is just complaints.
And then they come around, everything all right? Yes.
Fine, everything's fine. Here's your tip. Bye. It's like, just tell them. Anyway.
No, I am getting a little bit better at that. But to be honest, like, I need to have had a glass of wine or a beer or something to feel a little bit more at ease to say, sorry, like, this isn't right. I just feel like I don't want to make a fuss.
So British.
I know, even though I'm paying for it.
You're in a meeting and your colleague mispronounces a word several times in a presentation. What do?
I wouldn't immediately correct them if it was like lots of other people around. I'm thinking like a work meeting. To be honest, I'd probably ignore it because I'd expect someone else to step in and correct them because there's some other more opinionated, confident people in the meeting.
How long does it take for you to reply to a text?
I
mean, to me, immediately in a flurry of multiple texts.
No.
To someone else.
To everyone else, it's just immediately.
Right, choose an emoji. Question mark, question mark, question mark, smiley face.
I like the second question mark.
Sure. Ah, you are 59% annoying.
Yeah.
You can be pretty annoying. That's alright though. You probably make up for it with many other excellent qualities.
Yeah, that's true.
You do! Oh, I love you. I don't. Oh, you're so cute. When we first started dating, Claudia told me that there were 3 really annoying things about her.
I did.
That she leaves her hair everywhere. That she fluffs her pillows.
That sounds weird. I mean, my hair from my head, like, comes out of my head.
Yeah.
I don't, like, leave other random bits of
It's
body
just
hair.
everywhere. What's the third one?
I can't function without a cup of tea.
Oh
in the
yeah, I can't
morning.
function with a cup of tea in the morning.
I was like, don't talk to me until I've had a cup of tea. Or make me my cup of tea.
To be honest though, I don't find any of those annoying.
No, I mean, to be honest...
Love! It's a really weird thing.
To be honest, there are more annoying things about me, probably. There's that thing I do that you really find annoying. Like when I've got, like, a cold.
Oh god.
And I've got, like, tickly, like, throat and, like, a blocked nose.
Kills me.
You know when it's not quite enough to, like, blow your nose? Because it's not in your nose. It's, like, at the back of your throat. So then I do that, like, inward snort thing, which is like, which I don't think, I mean, it's not very nice. I mean, to be fair, that's another sort of like toilet roll situation where I wouldn't do it at work or in public, but in front of you I'm like, yeah.
I don't know, it's partly that the noise just catches my hearing aids. I don't know why.
Like
my hearing aids don't register all noises, but that one they really do.
Oh no, the other thing you told me as well.
Yeah.
It's making me sound like a disgusting human being right now. But you said don't burp. You said you can do a burp if it's a normal burp, but don't say burp when you burp. And I didn't even realise I was doing it. Well,
She literally, if you watch her when she burps, she goes, burp. Why do you need it?
yeah, but
Why?
when I sneeze, I say achoo.
You do.
What, I go, itchy. Because I'm actually a programmed robot.
What are my annoying things? Okay, well we'll send the video of that then.
One of your annoying things is that you can get excessively loud.
I know. Editing the sound on the videos we do together is so hard because my volume is up here and your volume is here.
Sometimes, yeah, and also like when we're out socially, I used to get more annoyed about it, but I'm like I think I can manage now. But sometimes like I'll be telling us a story and then you just like button and finish the story, but in a way more like elaborate, louder way, and then everyone finds your story hilarious. And I was like, I was telling that story. But now I've just let it go, and I'm like, yeah, okay,
You
fair
told me
enough.
not to do that, so I don't do that.
Yeah, oh, okay, maybe that's why I haven't realised it's not so. It doesn't annoy me anymore because you don't do it anymore.
No anymore.
Yeah, it really used to annoy me. Like when my friend thought it was absolutely hilarious that you said, I find you the most interesting person I've ever met, and she just could not stop.
Yeah.
She could not contain
went
her
to
laugh.
hysterics.
She was just like, what? Have you heard Claudia's stories?
So, we're going to put the link to this quiz down in the description below. Have a go. Tell me what percentage of annoying you are.
I'm 23% more annoying than you. That's quite a lot.
But I love you.
Oh, I love you.
Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you are new and share this video with your friends who may also want to discuss how annoying you are.
Let's do this fun quiz, yeah? Be really interesting. Yeah, see? You're 85% annoying. So he's like, let me go. You're annoying me. Okay.
Bye. Mwah.